peace, wholeness, love, and light. I am Nudiamonds here with a new moon in Pisces energy reading. I hope everyone out there is feeling good, feeling great. Yeah, let's tap right on into the energy. All right, the energy, it feels really good, restored, renewed, the rebirth, right? Just very vibrant, very loving, very, I don't know. It's just this very blissful, divine energy that is here. And it just feels really, really good. And I feel like that is the energy that is setting the tone for us going into this spring with this renewed rebirth, regenerative energy that we're pouring into. And that's pouring into us at this time. It feels, I don't know, it's unexplainable, but it just feels like divine energy is present and we are cared for, we are loved, we are protected as we've been traveling through the ethers, traveling through the underworld and taking care of our business, alchemizing energy, okay? And that's what's been going on with this new moon energy. It's about new beginnings, new things arising in that shadow period where things may feel a little hidden, things may feel a little unknown. And that's also that Piscean energy, that hidden, that unknown, not really knowing what to expect, but it just kind of feels good, just kind of going with the flow, right? And being centered in this energy and being open to it, all right? A lot of different energy at play as well, because we do have the sun, moon, Mercury, Neptune, North Node, and Saturn, 6 planets all in Pisces. So this is huge energy, big God energy at play here. So this is all about just getting in tune with yourself, that Neptune energy, staying in tune with yourself as we continue to coast and go with the flow. All right, I'm going to start looking at my notes so I can make sure I don't forget anything. And yeah, so I said this will be a time where we are focusing on nurturing ourselves and tapping into the transformation to really get grounded in the structure and the foundation of our new selves, okay? Being in tune with your mind, your body, your heart, and your soul, and just making sure that things are aligned because there is a shift happening. There is a portal happening. There is, like I said, this new energy, this new rebirth that is on the horizon for us, this resurrection. And I say that because this energy, it starts on the 27th, like midnight in kind of like, I want to say 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But on the East Coast, it's like midnight and it peaks, the energy peaks around 3 a.m. in the middle of the night the next day. So it starts on the 27th and goes until the 28th. So it's even the moon itself is transitioning into this new energy. It's at the 9th degree. So that is all about takeoff. That is all about travel. That is all about higher planes of wisdom and existence and getting in tune with your higher self, but also mastering your lower self and mastering that shadow. So that way you can head to these higher realms of dimension, okay, that conscious mind and that subconscious mind, mastering both so that way you can continue to align with the divine at this time, okay? Music, all right, Piscean energy. So like I said, getting in that flow state, staying in that alpha state, to be in a sense of bliss, okay? It's a state of mind, all right? And tapping into that for the future. I also said this would be a time of deep healing, deep emotional healing, deep emotions. So being in tune with that, not pushing them away, not outcasting how you feel, not suppressing your emotions, really feeling your emotions, getting a feel for them, and being one with that and expressing that in a healthy way during this time, okay? in that shadow, letting that shadow be present. If you've been doing a lot of shadow work and alchemizing that, then you are able to communicate with your shadow in a healthy way. When you start to feel angry, okay, I feel angry because, I stubbed my toe, but I'm not going to lash out because it's only temporary. So being mindful of your emotions as you go through the process, not suppressing that, but letting the energy flow. All right. And I said the end of the old to start the new. I say that because Pisces is the 12th sign. It's all about endings. It's all about closing old cycles, closing old chapters, breaking free of these old constructs, this old box, that Rubik's Cube, solving the puzzle to move forward. But you have to do that when you go within your mind, that subconscious mind, right? That way you get aligned to this higher frequency and this new beginning. So I feel like this will be a huge period where we're tapping into the essence of this upgrade, this upgraded version of ourselves, this new level as we continue to ascend. Okay. Then I also said Mars is at the 17th degree in Cancer. It's finally out of retrograde. So we should see a lot of things moving forward with this energy. A fresh new start. I said it starts with the heart because Mars is that start, that initiating energy. And then I said the heart because Cancer is that home, that foundation, that mothering, that nurturing energy. And I feel like that's where a lot of passion stems from. It could stem from this energy, this Mars and Cancer energy. It can be very passionate, or it can come out as aggression, as anger. If somebody's very passionate, they get excited, they get that energy, they get that, but I'm just passionate about health. I don't mean to yell or get upset or seem like I'm getting upset. I'm just very passionate about the whole healing aspect of it. So being mindful of your emotions so you don't come off as aggressive, but also speaking your truth and finding a balance between that. Okay. I said emotional intelligence, emotional mastery. So making sure that you are working on that emotional intelligence and working on mastering yourself. To know thyself is a sense of being one with God, one with Allah, one with Elohim, all right, one with the all, one with the universe, when you are one with yourself. So really tapping into that essence at this time, okay? I said mind over matter, right? Being elevated on this higher plane, be on top of the mountain and looking at, from a higher perspective, a higher view, a different point of view, instead of looking at it from a lower point of view, being able to see it from all different angles at this time. All right, then I said Venus is, and I said Mars because Mars is trining Pisces. So it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of that water emotional energy that we just have to make sure that we are being mindful of at this time. All right. Because those are both water signs. Cancer is a water sign and Pisces is a water sign. So if they're trying, there should be the sense of harmony, the sense of balance when it comes to our emotions and how we're nurturing ourselves and our self-value at this time. All right. So making sure you're getting a lot of rest because that's a part of self-care. Okay. All right. Then I also said Venus is at the 10th degree in Aries, and this is squaring Mars. So Venus and Mars, the man, the woman, squaring each other. This could be a sense of this balance. I say that because Venus is that woman, but Mars is Aries is that fire, right? Aries is that Mars is attributed to Mars. And then Mars is in Cancer, but Mars is that fire and Cancer is that water. So it's this play, it's this balance, it's this harmony with both of these different energies. And I said it could be a lot of sexual energy. It could be a lot of attraction, a lot of sexual attraction, a lot of sexual arousal, a lot of aphrodisiac energy, a lot of divine unions, right? A lot of divine intercourse, right? A lot of sacred space, being one with yourself, being one with your partner, being one with tribe members. Shout out to tribe. Just having this sense of being synced, having this synergy with others and yourself at this time, really feeling balanced, really feeling whole at this time, okay? Then on the flip side, I said it could be a lot of sexual tension, a lot of aggression. So being mindful of how to maneuver through this energy in a healthy way. So that way you're not coming off as rah, 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 like a dungeon dragon, right? Just being mindful of that. So releasing this energy in healthy ways, like working out, like going for a walk, like grounding, like being creative, getting in a writing space or drawing or painting space, dancing to music, right? Doing things that's going to calm you and center you. Meditation, breathing, breath work, okay, etc., etc. Do whatever makes you feel comfortable and make you feel centered at this time, okay? I said this could be a time of fantasies, okay? What's your fantasy? Really deep diving into that on all levels, whether it be sexual, whether it be in an astral realm, whether it be a sense of dreams, okay? And being mindful of that. Daydreaming as well, a lot of daydreaming at play, and a lot of astral traveling as well. And be careful with that. You don't want to get lost so much in a daydream. I found myself daydreaming the other day while I was driving, and I had to break out of that illusion because I'm driving. Hello. So being mindful of your surroundings, being mindful of your energy, being mindful of what you're consuming, all right, and what you're surrounding yourself with, the energy within and without. Consumption meaning eating, sensing, smelling, watching, hearing, all of the senses, all right, even spiritual energy, all right? So just being mindful of the energy at this time, okay? And staying grounded. So trying to keep balance in this energy. That's like the main thing, is just keeping balance, those 2 feet, right? Pisces represent the feet, and it's all about keeping balance. We got the sun and the moon in Pisces. That's what creates a new moon. So keeping your mind and your heart balanced and centered as we go through these shifts, okay? Then I said Uranus is in Taurus at the 23rd degree, and this is sextile to Pisces. There's that sexual energy, that sextile, that 6, right? And I said being confident in your unique self. This could be a sense of attraction, attracting more things to you, like abundance, like people, you know, that confidence. It's a sense of that radiating, that energy, that God body, right? That yellow light, that solar plexus, that soul being ignited from within due to you having that structure, you know, being secure from within gives you the sense of confidence. So you're able to radiate that energy out, and that could attract people, attract things. Abundance is a frequency. So it's all about staying on that frequency of I am love, I am light, I am abundance, I am joy, to keep this flow, keep things in this abundant cycle, okay? Also said synced energy, so just being one with yourself, and that will continue to attract what your heart's desires are, all right? And that was pretty much all that I seen on the chart, like major things that really stood out to me was the trine, the square, and the sextile. And I also want to show you guys the chart because I just like showing y'all the chart so y'all can get a better view of what I'll be looking at. And it just was very interesting, right? Look at all of this energy with the Pisces and the Aries. I mean, so it's a lot of back and forth between the head and the feet and the mind and the body and the heart and the soul, right? The conscious and the subconscious, the physical and the spiritual. It's a lot of like back and forth energy, but you got to stay grounded so that way you can center that energy and hone on to that energy and manifest it how you want to during this time. All right. And I said, really getting in tune with connecting with that higher and lower self, the feet with the head, right? Because Aries is the head, Pisces is the feet. And if you're lost, if you don't really know where you're going, then your feet are going to follow that. But if you know where you're going, you know where you're headed, then your feet are going to follow. Also, watching your step, looking down, but not looking too down that you miss what's up, okay? Miss what's up for you. Things may be up for you at this time. So it's just a balance, being careful, being mindful, being conscious, being aware of what's the next step for you and where are you headed. All right. And then, like I said, 6 planets in Pisces. That 6 Pisces. It's a lot of sensual, sexual Kundalini energy here. With this Piscean energy, it's very like hidden, like arousal energy. Like, I don't know, but I've been feeling it myself, and I've been having to ground myself. But it's just very fulfilling. It's very loving. It's very deep rooted, sensual energy, and it just feels really good. It feels like divine love, that bliss, very blissful energy. But I said it's some sexy energy here. Okay, so take that if it resonates. If you feel called to tap into that energy, do so. Have fun and be safe. And then I also said it was a Z in the chart. I don't know if you guys seen that with the chart. I'm going to pull it up again. But to me, this looks like a Z, right? That looks like a Z. And Z is, like I said, that sexy energy. And then Z is the last letter in the alphabet. Like the bottom, hitting the bottom, the butt, right? And then also Z is a 26th letter of the alphabet. 2 and 6, the values of your health, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, sexual health, emotional health, being mindful of all of those things. And then also the 2 plus the 6 equals the 8. And it's all about this strength energy, that power energy, that transformational energy, that death for that rebirth. And I say that because this energy is on the 28th. The peak of this energy will be on the 28th. So it's this 2 and this 8 energy. All right, these 2 8s, 88. So tapping into your power, transforming and tapping into your power after we push out this last little bit of energy, all right, to go to this higher level, because the Z looks like, that zigzag, that going different ways, but we are ascending at this time, all right? No more going back and forth. We're going up, all right? Then I also said it looks like an N. So, yeah, the prominent numbers were 6, 8, 5, because that's strength. That's that Leo, 5, right? And then that 6, because 6 kept popping up. So it's like this lover's energy. That's the lover's card in tarot. And it's this balance, right? Equilibrium, right? So yeah, and then the letter N. So N, like I said, Z is the last letter. It's the end of the alphabet. Then this looks like the letter N. Let me lock the screen so y'all could see without it rotating, things changing. So yeah, but this looks like an N, right? It looks like an N and looks like a Z. So N, the end, right? Going in, going inward. Nurturing, that's a sense of going in. Nature, getting grounded in the earth, right? Getting rooted. Roots are in the earth. I can go on, I'm gonna stop. But the letter N is the 14th letter in the alphabet. And that is all about temperance. That is all about the balance, right? That's all about using alchemy to tap into this higher level of enlightenment. And 1 and 4, nurturing, self-grounded, the foundation of yourself. So getting rooted in yourself, healing yourself, loving yourself, nurturing yourself. And 1 plus 4 is 5. And 5 is all about the heart, the strength, the courage, that inner child, that inner flame being lit, right? So yeah, it was just like giving a lot of strength, a lot of power, and tapping into the heart, tapping into that higher heart and being elevated as we tap into this Hierophant energy, balancing these two sides to be one with the all right? Then also the chart, it looked like a web. I know I ain't tripping. I know I ain't tripping. Look at that. This looks like someone casting a web. It almost looks like an M. That's why I said the woman, the man, the M, the W, the water. All right, the E, the ether. But the webbing, the webbing, the spider, webbing things together, weaving things together, things coming together, things being sewn, things being closed, the closure, right? Also a needle, when you're weaving things, that needle. And it made me think of a needle in a haystack. And because it's a lot of different lines here, right? So many lines. How do you find the right line, the right timeline, that needle in a haystack? Which one is for me? Well, the way how you find a needle is in a haystack is you get a magnet, you get something metal to pull the needle out. And that was a whole double entendre for me, because I'm like, wow, we're pulling out things, we're releasing things, we're uprooting things, that heavy metal detoxing, releasing, that carbon, that 6, right? Because 6 is that carbon, that melanin, that darkness, that shadow. And we're uplifting things during this new moon, to continue to tap into this greatness, tap into our higher selves, tap into this divine love at this time. So yeah, and this could be a sense of mental detoxing. So detoxing from certain things mentally that's stressing you out. All right. I also said timeline collapse, because that looks like hella timelines. Okay. Looks like 6 different timelines all collapsing or about to collapse. They're basically in alignment to collapse, because once this moon energy and the sun energy starts to go in Aries, that timeline will be collapsing during the spring. And that will be when we spring forth and this rebirth happens. But we are entering in the process of that right now. We're in the process of releasing things in this last tail end of Pisces to get this renewed energy in Aries. All right. It's basically levels for expansion. Okay. And, tapping into these different dimensions, these different levels within us to ascend within ourselves, and also outside of us, exoteric, esoteric, macro, micro, right? And I say that because Jupiter is in Gemini at the 12th degree. Like I said, that 12, that 3, 12 is Pisces. 3 is Gemini, the mind, right? So it's the subconscious mind and the conscious mind thinking, really getting in tune to excel, to go forward in this 9 year, because Jupiter is ruled by Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is the 9. Okay, your girl's in flow state, your girl tapped in. So we can continue to ascend and continue to travel to these higher realms, right? That spirituality, Hierophant energy again, all right? Because I'm seeing a Hierophant, like Sagittarius gives me Hierophant, that takeoff, that horse, that centaur, the mind and the body, right? Okay, I hope I'm making sense. Then it also looks like a fan. So fanning, cooling off. Look, like I said, I'm cooking. I'm in here cooking. It's getting hot. Fanning. All right. So people fanning, fangirl, fanning over you, fans, a fan cooling off, heating up. I don't know why fan came up. It just looked like a fan to me. Like I said, the man, the woman, and then spending quality time with yourself, with others, with family, with lovers, with friends, with spirit, with Allah, with God, with source. All right. Just making sure you spending quality time, and take out some time for yourself and time for others. Time management. All right. This is the time. The time is now. All right. So yeah, those were the things that I seen in that chart for my astrology breakdown. I'm going to deep dive into my meditation and some more channeled messages that I received. And soon as I tapped into my meditation, I had seen a cup. And then as I kept looking at it, I was like, okay, is it a cup or is it a trophy? I don't know. I just kept looking at it, and then it turned into 3 people holding it. I seen one hand holding it, and then I seen 3 people holding it. And then it was giving me a sense of the 3 of cups in the tarot card, where it's like this celebration. And I'm like, wow, is it a cup or is it a trophy? And Spirit was like, it's both. Okay, we celebrating. If you got a cup, that means you got something in your cup to be proud of, to be fulfilled. The cup is running over at this time. So continue to embrace that. Continue to be thankful and grateful for what it is that you have at this time. Okay. Then I seen flowers. Okay, so it's a sense of the 6 of Cups, where there is a cup, but it looks like a trophy, and it's flowers, and they're handing it to someone. So this could be Spirit giving you flowers, someone giving you flowers, receiving something, being this receiving essence. Because when I seen the cup, it looked like an X, right? But it looked like, y'all know it's a meditation. It be looking like all type of different things, right? But I said someone holding the cup, multiple hands, 3 hands, and it was a big cup. So it gave me a sense of Ace of Cups as well. Someone coming in, a new beginning, being fulfilled emotionally, and divine messages, divine gifts, miracles, miraculous things happening, surprises happening at this time. And I said it could be either a chalice, the Holy Grail, the fountain of youth being fulfilled with all your heart's desires. And I said a trophy. This could be emotional fulfillment. And then really getting in tune with your like divine feminine essence. All right. Really going within and tapping into your relationship with yourself and relationship with others at this time. Then I had seen a director's chair. So it was like a cup, and the cup looked like this, then it turned like this, then it turned into a chair. And I was like, wow, that's so cool. So it turned into like a director's chair or an actor's chair. It depends on the movie scene, right? It depends on if you're the director or if you're an actor. Are you recording the movie or are you in the movie? It's all about perspective. It's all about what position, what role you want to play, right? Then I said cut, action. It's a movie scene, all right? So it's however you want to make it. Then I said this X. The X popped up. The X was prominent throughout the whole thing. And for me, X is releasing things, like an X relationship, or an Xing things out, or an X to release things, an X going within the divine feminine, right? The letter X, I believe that is the 24th letter in the alphabet, which goes back to the 6, right? That 6 energy again, releasing things, carbon energy, multi-dimensional energy, because it kept shifting, the X kept shifting. And then X, that 6, that sex energy, so merging, becoming one. Then I said fixing things, mixing things together. Then it turned into an hourglass, and I was like, oh, I forgot that X does kind of look like an hourglass. So it could be a cup, a trophy, or an hourglass. And with the hourglass represents time, right? Sand, really getting grounded and having patience and waiting as things get in divine alignment on divine timing. Okay. Also X, I put X-Men. So a sense of this X gene. And that X, that divine feminine, I don't know why, it just made me think of the pharaohs, the Egyptians, how they would have the X, Osiris, Tahuti, Thoth. Okay, so that tapping into that mind, going within your mind to resurrect, to elevate at this time. X-ray, so radiation, again, seeing things, seeing the unseen, the hidden realms, okay? Because X-ray is a different infrared light that is being casted on the body to illuminate things that we can't see, but it's all about going internal. All right. I love that. That's like a triple entendre. All right. Then I said superpowers. Okay, so the DNA, because the X-ray goes into the DNA and that's that radiation. So this could be a sense of gamma ray radiation. We just had a corona mass ejection, which sends out energy waves from the sun that hit the planet, that hit us, that alters our DNA and gets us ready for upgrades at this time, which is a sense of releasing. Okay. Then the X started to change and transform. I started to see like energy coming off the side of the X. So it was like looking like this. And that's what made me think of like superhero, because it kind of made me think of like a cape. It looked like a cape or something flowing, energy flowing off of the X. Like I said, X-ray radiation, light or energy. All right. Then it kind of looked like a flag. So it looked like the victory flag. The marathon continues, RIP Nipsey Hussle. But it looked like the marathon flag, like victory. All right, 22, that's the V, that's the victory. And then it turned into it didn't turn into, but it gave me a sense of the Lucifer sigil, because with the Lucifer sigil, it's an X and then it's a V, right? And like I said, the X is releasing, the V is victory, releasing things to get a victory. And that Lucifer, that devil energy, that's the 15 in tarot. And that's all about breaking off these chains, releasing things that no longer have a grip on us, okay? Fears, people, old mindset, just breaking free of this devil energy, of this shadow like fear energy, breaking free of that, any self-sabotaging anything, releasing that. Okay. And then 15, 1 plus 5 is the 6. Okay. So it kept going back to the 666, right? But 666 is nothing to be afraid of, because that is 6 carbon. 6 is the carbon. That's a 6 element on the chart, the elemental chart, and 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, right? That's what makes carbon. And carbon is melanin. Carbon is this mass energy that makes up this whole universe. So it's really nothing to be afraid of, you guys. All right. And then the X turned into a cross. And it gave me a sense of righteousness. Like I said, Elohim, the awe, the crossroads, ascension. We're going up another level, okay? Things are being merged for us to align with the Most High. Once we continue to release, go within to ascend. The T, the Trinity, mind, body, and soul, mother, father, child, to continue to align with the Most High. And I'm starting to feel like that blissful divine energy here. So yeah, we're being upgraded to be one with the Most High at this time. Then it turned into like a sword. So that made me think of like the sword of truth, the sword of justice, balancing your heart on them scales, the Ma'at, the Isis, right? For victory. And then since I had looked up the sigil for Lucifer, I looked up the sigil for the Elohim, and the Elohim sigil looked like a heartbeat. And I love that, because that's exactly what the chart looked like, that sharp Yod, right? Yod, God, Elohim, El, Yahweh, right? Source, universe, Allah. This source energy has so many names, but it's all one energy, right? So it's many different pieces to the puzzle, but it makes the bigger picture. Once we put all the pieces together, it makes a bigger picture, and that's what I feel like Spirit wants us to see. We're getting a peek at the bigger picture during this new moon in Pisces, all right? Then, and it's all centered in the heart. It all goes back to the heart, right? Because the heartbeat is the soul, the spirit. We need that heartbeat, that peace to give us life, right? And also there is death. There's this balance. That's life. That's the universe. That's the system, right? Then I was done with my meditation. I was off from my meditation, right? Then I was done with my meditation, but Spirit kept giving me messages. So I was like, okay, Spirit's not done with me. I thought I was done, but Spirit's not done with you. Okay. You thought it was over. Spirit saying, nope, I'm not done. Okay. So then I kept getting the sense of this blue energy, water energy. I just was looking at things and things kept popping up. And blue is associated with the first eye chakra, that indigo, that blue, and opening up your mind. Also that Pisces, right? Very psychic, very intuitive energy, very aquatic, that water, that primordial water, that noon, right? Deep diving into that, the universe, right? Water above, water below, as above, so below. You can't breathe underwater without oxygen. You can't breathe in space without oxygen. So it's the same energy to a sense, right? Then I was watching Finding Nemo, like how ironic. I was watching Finding Nemo with my kids, and that whole finding yourself. You're lost, but you're finding yourself, right? The feet going on this adventure to find yourself. Sometimes you may lose memory, lose track of things, but you never really truly forget who you are when you go deep within, right? Go within to ascend. Then I was strolling on my timeline and I seen the Smurfs. And I was like, wow, this blue. That's what made me think of blue. This Smurf energy, this blue energy, this Neptune getting in tune with this aquatic water Syrian energy, right? Then the main song, because they're promoting the new movie with Rihanna, who I believe is a Pisces. Shout out to all the Pisces, right? Because I was thinking of Janae Aiko as well. Very mysterious Pisces energy. But it said, ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Who knew heaven was a place on earth? And I'm like, wow, how ironic is that? You know, heaven is a place on earth. It all goes back to the mind. Heaven on earth is a state of mind, right? So it's all about tapping into what you believe in, what you trust in, what you know to be true. That is what's going to make up your reality. And I feel like we're really getting in tune with our heart's desires, getting in tune with ourselves to make sure we have the right communication with ourselves and with others so we could stay in this divine alignment. All right. So those were my notes. That was my meditation and some channeled messages from Spirit. I want to tap into a card pull. I feel like I went over everything. I'm just kind of like in flow state, feeling really good. So yeah, we're going to keep rolling with the energy, rolling with the flow. Thank you so much, Spirit, divine spirits, angels, angelic beings that work with me for the higher light. I just want to give thanks and give gratitude and continue to guide us through this energy and connect us to things that are for our highest good at this time. Ashe and gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my elemental alchemy deck. And we're going to see what is a general theme for this new moon in Pisces energy. Okay, getting things together. All right, shuffling. I'm hearing every day I'm shuffling. Every day I'm hustling, right? So it's like this hustle, this movement, right? This aquatic flow of energy that is here for us. I love it. as we continue to move into balance. Yeah, because we're moving, we hustling, we're going with the flow to get into balance with ourselves and with this realm of reality. But don't forget to go internal with this cup right here. All right, let me cut the deck. Let's see what the top card is. Portal. Big portal ecosystem. All right, so system changing, 6 pyramids, big God energy, gold flying high. What did I say? Thoth with this ibis here. All right, yeah, it's giving a lot of ancient energy. The 8, what did I say? That strength, that tiger, that lion. Wow. Okay, I said it. I called it. Thank you so much, Spirit, for the confirmation. Ah, yes, that 8. That cycle, pushing through this old cycle to tap into this new cycle. All right, more elevated sense. But the shadow, we have to do the shadow work to tap into this energy. Oh, I'm getting the chills. To tap into our power, that alchemy. We have to alchemize the energy to tap into our power. All right, tap into this inner strength, the middle, the portal. Ripple effects, quantum leaping, quantum jumping, multi-dimensional, okay? Time traveling. Wow, it's a lot here. The rebirth and dragonflies. Spirit is saying dragonflies that come out the murky waters, the swamps. Like the frog, like the amphibians, okay? Being able to go on land and water. Like some aquatic beings. Wow. I love that. Thank you, Spirit. Keeping your head above the water to continue to ascend. But being mindful of your lower nature, being mindful of that root chakra at this time. Okay. And then land, animal, and earth. Land, being grounded. Okay. Landing something. A plane. Okay. Being land. Yeah, land. Opening up to something. Animal, this instinct, this primal instinct, this mating, this intuition, right? And then earth, being on this plane of existence, nurturing, loving, daughter earth, divine feminine energy that is here with this orange and yellow, that sacral chakra, that solar plexus, lots of creative energy. Lots of confident energy as we continue to elevate. I love that. A lot of confirmation. Wow. Bottom card. Wishes, dreams with this crow, that shadow, the portal. Yeah. We're coming out of this portal victorious. We're coming out of an old portal and going into a new portal, a new time, a new timeline. Going up these steps, we are ascension, rainbow light body, the light's pouring in for us with this 4 and 7, which is 11, which is, 11, make a wish, all about that portal energy, all about ascending and pushing through. I love that. I love that these 2 cards came out. We got the light and the dark. Okay, I'm gonna read this card. I was debating on if I should read it or not. Spirit said read it. So let me read this really quick. And it's 80. Wow, last card for the elements. Interesting. The Earth ecosystem is extremely intelligent in its design. Every animal that exists on this planet is here for a very specific, very necessary reason. It is the same with the plants and the insects and the minerals and all of it. This means that when we harm the animals, we harm ourselves, we harm our planet, we harm all the life it holds. What are you doing to help balance the ecosystem? Are you advertising, supporting factors, farming, and industrial meat production with the foods you eat in any restaurants you go to frequently? Are you still consuming single-use plastics? Do you recycle? Do you reuse? Do you replant? and compost? Do you mend the holy socks, or do you throw them away and go on your local corporate superstore and buy new ones that were made in a factory in China? What are you doing to balance the scales so that every being on this planet can thrive in harmony? Your actions really do matter, my love. Every one of them. I love that. So this is about balance, balancing yourself and detoxing, getting to the root of everything, right? I love that. Yeah, and I'm detoxing right now. I didn't forgot what day it was. I think I'm like on day 12 or something. But I love that. It's about getting in tune with yourself and the earth and the universe, right? As above, so below. Okay, so let's tap into my aesthetics deck and get another message. I love that. Yeah, balancing yourself. That was the main thing I kept saying at 6, that balance to tap into your power. Because your actions matter. Our actions do matter. Even the littlest things. That's how we tap into our magic. That's how we tap into making our wishes and our dreams come true. Okay? Wow, bottom card, relaxing. Yep, relaxing and sitting back. If you on your job, then take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate, okay? Wow. Drowning. All right, drowning or coming up for air. Subconscious, submerging. Okay, so this is like submerging. Like I said, that water energy kept coming up. Submerging ourselves and our emotions to be more emotional aware, to gain more emotional intelligence. I'm seeing a Pisces sign. Yeah, so this is more of a subconscious thing, okay? Being aware of what you're consuming, because it all goes to the subconscious mind. Being aware of your environment, being aware of what you're doing, what you're eating, what you're thinking, who you're sleeping with, what you're listening to, everything, etc., because those little things add up like the hay in the haystack. Each strand building up until you are submerged if you aren't aware. So being aware of your actions, being aware, being conscious that everything that you're doing in this physical realm is being subconsciously absorbed. Okay? Wow, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, and it's a door with this 11 here. Yes, the portal is open. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's a portal open. It's multiple portal open. With that chart, multiple timelines, multiple portals, multiple dimensions. Okay? But this is a door to our new beginning. This is a door to spring that is we're about to kick open. About to bust open. And it starts with our mind. It starts with the path. Where are we headed, right? Where are you headed? We're headed to enlightenment. We're headed to this crossroads. We're headed to new, rejoiced, rebirth energy, this upgrade energy. And it starts with nurturing ourselves. It starts with nurturing our minds. It starts with getting aligned with our heart's desires. That way we can make those wishes and dreams come true at this time, all right? This is the road to abundance. The road to abundance. All these cards got portals on them, doors and portals. All right, so this is most definitely a new chapter. But we got to alchemize that shadow, okay? Being tempted by certain things, being tricked, okay? Also, illuminating your shadow. Okay, a lot of us has illuminated our shadow, and this is what is opening up this door. We're not able to be tricked or deceived by certain things that are an illusion. Okay, we're breaking through the illusion of our own shadow. I love it because the shadow is an illusion. It's the light. It's from the light, right? See, my shadow on my hand is being casted from the light, but it's just an illusion, right? So it's all about your mind. It's all about elevating your mind and looking at it from a different perspective, because somebody who doesn't know, like a child, could see this and be like, oh, it's a dog. It's something crazy on the wall. But we have enough experience to know that that's just a shadow. and it's from the light being casted on it, right? So, wow, it's this huge elevation here that is going on within us and around us due to the experiences that we have had. And this is the next chapter. I'm going to look at the other card, the bottom card, I'm being nosy. Yeah, ancestors, our hands. And then, wow, the next card under that, time, the hourglass, just like I seen. So yeah, we just got to continue to wait patiently. Something is about to open up for us. A new door, a new mindset, a new frame of mind is what we're unlocking, okay? I love that. And right now we're doing the shadow work. We're doing the last end of the shadow work, and Spirit is about to get ready to pull us up. Pull us up to walk through this door. Spirit is pulling us up and out to walk through this door. Due to us working with our shadow, because the shadow, the ego, isn't a bad thing. Wow, and I cut it right on the star. I love that. I'm going to shuffle this one more time. We're going to pull the cards and we're going to see what comes out. I'm loving this reading. It's very calming. It's very nurturing. So it's all about just relaxing and chilling and being in the energy, going with the flow and sitting in that bliss. Everything is going to work out the way it's meant to. You can't rush the divine. Wow. Spirit is saying you can't rush the divine. So enjoy the time that you have now, because when things do pop off, when things do take off, you're going to be very busy. There's a lot of opportunities that are coming in once you walk through this door, once you enter this door, once you enter spring. That is the door. We're going to spring forth and spring off and pop off. All right. Wow. So get ready. What's the bottom card? So get ready with the Magician. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we have the power in our hands. All right. Everything, all the experiences that we went through was to gather tools in our memory bank, we were cultivating tools so we can be the magician, so we can learn how to work with certain elements, work with different elements like the water, our emotions, like being grounded, like nurturing ourselves, like the mind, and speaking our truth, like our passions and our fires and that desire. All of these things, you know, those losses weren't losses. They were lessons. They were experiences to help us grow, to help us elevate, so we can tap into our power with this 8, this infinity. Yes, the alchemy. We have reached enlightenment. We are enlightening ourselves by doing the internal alchemy, and our light, our golden light, is shining brighter than ever. Wow. Get ready for the transformation you've been waiting for. This is the transformation we've been waiting for. I'm seeing 77. I'm seeing 777. Ooh, okay. The golden one, the jackpot. All right, let's see what the top card is. Page of Wands, the golden child. Okay, the golden one. It's your birthright. These are certain things that Spirit is saying. It was certain things that happened to you as a child that let you know that you was different. Okay, there's going to be certain experiences that happen just like that. Just random acts of events, random luck of the draw, random miracles, random miraculous things, magic. Okay, magical things are about to happen due to you knowing who you are, due to you getting in tune with yourself, due to being balanced and aligned with knowing who you are. All right. So this is all about getting in tune with who you are. Your light is shining brighter than ever. And you're ascending higher and higher and higher. The deeper in your subconscious, in the healing work and the shadow work that you do, the more higher you ascend spiritually in the astros with the divine. So continue to do that inner child work. Continue to deep dive within yourself, because you will come out victorious. Okay? Wow. What did I say? What did I say? I said I seen the 6 of Cups in my meditation. Thank you, Spirit. All praises due to the Most High. 6 of Cups. The card came out, okay? With the flowers in the cup. Going up the pyramid, ascension, ascending. You're going to be receiving your flowers from the divine. This is a spiritual connection. This is an ancestor connection. This is something that is destined to you since birth. Okay? This love, this golden light. You are the golden one. You are the chosen one. You're being led to a gold mine. You are the mastermind. You have done the alchemy work. Okay? This is nostalgia. Yeah, it's going to be something that comes in with the sense of nostalgia, the sense of this inner child desire that is going to help you ascend to these higher realms. In order to get to the kingdom of heaven, in order to get to heaven, you have to come in a childlike mindset, a childlike heart. You have to come pure of heart. That's the weighing of the heart. That's to put in a scale, and it has to be as light as a feather, that ma'at, that Isis. You have to do the internal healing in the underworld to ascend to these higher realms, okay, to spring forth. That is what's happening. Wow, I cannot believe this card came out. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation, because I'm like, yo, that cup energy was coming out crazy, and it is a trophy. It is the hourglass. It is the cup. It's all of it. It's whatever you want it to be. You have to tap into the higher reality, the higher mindset of it. Don't be afraid to use your imagination. Don't be afraid to dream. Know that dreams and wishes come true with consistency, with action. That's how you manifest. That's how you become that master manifester. We are the master manifestors. We will in things all the time that are destined for us. It's our destiny. Okay, something that is fated for us has been fated for us since our childlike years. We felt it, we seen it, we didn't get it. It was blocked off from certain events, blocked off from certain family members, blocked off from certain traditions. We are opening back up to that magic, to something that is destined for us. I'm seeing a swan. So yeah, just continue to be graceful and majestic and go with the flow like a swan. When certain things come to you, triggers, whatever, let that roll off your back like the water rolls off the duck, rolls off the feathers of the swan. Have an emotional intelligence and typing into your psychic gifts and your psychic powers at this time. We about to ascend and go somewhere we haven't been before. Wow. This is magical. Page of Cups. Yo. Ashe, Page of Cups. What I say, something is coming in, but we have to use our imagination and to will it. To will it and to manifest. These bubbles, we are divinely protected. It's this childlike nature. Yeah, we got to tap into our imaginations to get it. Okay, we can't be afraid to travel. We can't be afraid to travel spiritually, mentally, emotionally, with ourselves, with the Most High. We're about to go on an adventure, and there is a lot of love pouring in for us, okay? Physically and spiritually. A lot of love from the ancestors, from the Most High, from people we know, people we don't know. A lot of people got our backs regardless of what we may think. Okay, there's a lot of love here for us. We just have to tap into the higher mindset of it all and know that we are grounded and we are rooted in one with spirit. Okay, wow. This divine love, this divine essence, this childlike nature. And we got 2 Page of Cups. And that's why I love these pages in this deck, because they're kids. And that's exactly what it is. It's this youthful mindset, this youthful energy that is here for us to manifest. And it's also releasing things, releasing old things from the past, all right, to receive this abundance that the divine has for us at this time. Okay, one more card. 10 of Wands, something new on the horizon. Okay, the tools that we have gathered on this journey is leading us somewhere new. And this is the completion of an old cycle. Okay, we're going gently down the stream. Wow, I'm seeing light above. Wow. We are going above and beyond. Wow, synchronicity. Yo, this is crazy. So we following our North Node. We following the North Star. We following our soul mission. Okay, like I said, something that is fated, something that is destined for us on our journey. We will start to get more confirmation. We will see more angel numbers. We'll get more messages, universal messages from the divine to let us know that we are on the right path. We're headed on the right path. We are letting go of those burdens, dropping those baggages for clearance. And we're leaving those things behind as we continue to ascend. We are ascending to a higher timeline at this time. Wow. And things are in divine alignment. I love you guys. I feel like that's the message. That is a message. This new moon is going to be so powerful, you guys. Get ready to receive. I suggest do those spiritual baths, those spiritual showers, detox, however you want. And get in tune, play some beautiful music, light a candle, take a bath, and relax and get ready to receive some beautiful messages from the Most High, some beautiful, abundant, loving messages from the universe at this time. We are loved. We are cared for. We are those magicians. We're tapping back into our magic, tapping back into our power. And we're tapping into divine wisdom at this time. And nothing can stop us. Continue to be uplifted. Continue to be in this blissful state of this essence, of this presence of the divine. And everything will work out just fine. Okay? I love you guys so much. Let me know what you think of this reading down in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one.